This phone right here will be the reason why you never make an academic comeback, never achieve the A2 that you want, and never achieve any success to the level that you desire in your heart. But more specifically, I'm going to go over why scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube Shorts, or whatever else is damaging your brain. And I hope that by the end of this video, you will stop scrolling. By the end of this video, you will not be like this for hours anymore. I promise you that. But you have to listen to what I'm saying, and you have to understand that I'm not telling you this to, motivate you. I'm not telling you this to, give you like some push. No. I'm telling you this because it's a serious matter. And if you're someone who's looking to change themselves completely, you need to understand what I'm saying. So let's get started. I always tell my students that scrolling is bad, right? If you're in my program, I say this all the time, stop scrolling, stop scrolling, stop scrolling. One of the biggest advices that I tell all my students actually is to replace their scrolling with anything else, like a movie, a documentary, a YouTube video. But a lot of the time people don't actually know why, right? And in this video, I'm going to go over the 3 reasons why scrolling is so dangerous for you and your potential and your success, okay? Reason number 1, scrolling fries your attention span like crazy. Now, why does it fry your attention span? Why do you find it so hard to sit down and even study for more than 30 minutes? Why is it so hard for you to just stay focused on anything for more than 30 minutes, for more than 10 minutes? Why do you find it hard to even read a book nowadays? Here's why. When you scroll, right? When you scroll on your phone like this, for hours and hours and hours, blah, blah, blah. Even for some for hours, by the way. Just the whole idea of scrolling. You are watching videos that go for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, max a minute long at a time. And over time, because of this constant scrolling of short form videos, you are training your brain to pay attention for how long? 30 seconds, 1 minute. That's it. So that's why when it comes to you doing any sort of mundane long task, like for example studying, you find it's very hard for you to focus because you're training your brain to continually seek new things and continually watch 30-second to 1-minute videos. So that's why when it comes to you trying to sit down and study for long hours or do anything for long hours, it's hard for you to do. And that's why over time your attention span becomes cooked and your brain is like a fried monkey, right? So that's the first reason. It's the fact that you're training yourself to only pay attention in bursts of 30 seconds and 1 minute long. The second reason as to why scrolling is completely destroying your life and your potential is because of something that's pretty profound, and you may have not heard of this anywhere. Do you know when you're scrolling, right, on your For You page, the videos that you see on your For You page are mostly viral videos, okay? Like if you were to open up TikTok right now or Instagram right now or YouTube Shorts right now, the videos you will see at first, right, except for a few, maybe the people you're following, apart from them, right? So if you follow me, for example, on your page, you'll probably see me. But apart from that, the videos you see are the viral videos. It's always the viral video, right? The videos that have got millions of views and millions of likes and all this stuff, right? Now, what makes a video viral? A video becomes viral when it evokes an emotion, okay? So for example, a video of a cute cat rolling is viral because it's evoking the emotion of happiness and cute. The cat's so cute, right? Another video is, let's say, for example, a video of something bad happening in the world, right? Like a war or like some baby getting killed or whatever. Why is that viral? Because again, it's evoking an emotion of maybe anger, fear, or whatever, right? So where am I getting at here? I'll explain it in a minute. If you constantly scroll, you're going to see videos that make you happy, and then videos that make you sad, and then videos that make you depressed, and then videos that make you excited again, and then videos that give you hope, and then videos that don't give you hope, and then videos that piss you off, and then videos that make you happy. It keeps on happening. And because of this, you are constantly experiencing different emotional states. You are constantly playing with your own emotion. Do you understand how dangerous this is? What's going to happen if you keep on doing this is that it's going to get to a point where your emotional regulation is disgustingly bad. You're going to get emotional over the smallest things. You're going to get angry for no reason. You're going to get happy for no reason. You are playing with your emotions when you scroll. You're playing with your own emotions. Do you understand how messed up that is? When you try to succeed and you try to study, right? So let's say you're scrolling, you're a chronic doom scroller, and you've messed up your emotional regulation. What's going to happen when you're studying and you feel doubtful and you feel worried and you feel fear. Why do you think it's so hard for you to control that emotion? Because the scrolling has trained yourself to have terrible emotional regulation. You're playing with your emotions. So that's why when it comes to any sort of difficulty and you start to doubt yourself and your abilities to do well in school, it's hard to control it and regulate it because it's messed up. Does that make sense? And like the thing is, emotional regulation is one of the most important and vital skills that you can have in anything. You know, in any form of success you want, if you can't manage your emotions, you're cooked. Because when you're studying and you start to doubt yourself, you have the choice of either letting that doubt dictate your behavior or letting the doubt not dictate your behavior. But what's going to happen? It's always going to dictate your behavior because you can't control your emotions. So that's the second reason. And the third reason, the final reason as to why you should stop scrolling and why it is completely distracting and just destroying your brain is because of the fact that scrolling makes you compare yourself to other people. And most of the time, this comparison is not a good one. So let me give you an example, right? When you scroll online, obviously you're going to sometimes see posts that motivate you and inspire you and push you. Sure, you'll see those. But what you're also going to see is other people doing things that you want to do that you haven't done. And then you start to worry about yourself, and then you start to doubt yourself, and then you just fall into your, a little ball. The worst part about social media is that everything you see is just a made up and inflated version of that. So for example, when you see someone sitting down on the beach and taking a photo of some random stuff, or someone your age making $10 million a year or whatever, like they're portraying a side that doesn't reflect true reality. So now you think that this person is living such a good life and you're not living such a good life, and then you fall into a state of depression and mental health issues. Those are the top 3 reasons why doom scrolling is destroying your life and it's destroying your brain, and you will not find success if you keep doing this. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. If you want to succeed and make an academic comeback and achieve your dream ATAR and achieve success, you need to stop scrolling, okay? Now, you might be thinking, but how do I do this? Like, yes, thanks, genius. I know scrolling is bad, but how do I actually fix the issue? Here's how you fix it. Open up your phone, okay? Open up your phone. Go to the apps that you're distracting you, Instagram, TikTok, etc. And then delete them. Yes, delete them. Delete Instagram, delete TikTok, delete YouTube. Just delete them all. But then now, I know what you're thinking, but Luqman, I need TikTok. I need Instagram. No, you don't. You don't need them. Stop being a little baby. If you're serious about success, you have to sacrifice things. If you can't sacrifice scrolling, then you don't want it bad enough. It's that simple. Like, you can't tell me I'm really serious about success and then you're scrolling on Instagram. So right now, go cold turkey, delete Instagram, delete TikTok, delete YouTube. Now you might be thinking, but Luqman, I want Instagram because I text my friends there. And, I do all this stuff. That's fine. Tell your friends to text you on WhatsApp or your number. You have a phone number, right? You can text people on your phone number. Yeah, but let's say hypothetically, right? Let's say hypothetically, you can't do that and you just need to have Instagram and TikTok. Okay, all good. Delete them and reinstall them when you want to use them. It's that simple. Okay. And the final thing you want to do to actually fix this problem is you need to replace scrolling with something. It's not enough. Like, you're not going to be able to just remove scrolling and then just not do anything, right? You want to replace it with long form content. So instead of scrolling, find a nice Netflix series online, right? Find a nice movie, find a documentary, find a YouTube video. Like, I'm not even joking. Watching a Mr. Beast video on YouTube is better than scrolling, because scrolling, at least, like long form content like a YouTube video or Netflix or documentary, it's actually training your attention span to go for longer. So me personally, I replace my scrolling with exactly that. Either a movie, either a series, a documentary. Like right now, for example, I'm watching a documentary on tennis, right? It's called Breakpoint if you're interested. And I also replace it with reading, okay? So there you have it. That is why scrolling absolutely sucks and it's destroying your brain. And I really hope this video will be the reason why you don't scroll ever again. But also, I've just gone over how to fix it, which is just delete it, only install it when you want to use it, and finally replace it with long form content or reading books. I hope you enjoyed this video. And by the way, if you're a student who's getting C's and D's right now, who wants to make an academic comeback and just change themselves and achieve the top ATAR and top results, then check the first link in the description. But nonetheless, I'll see you in the next video.